Use a gi mount. So you're gonna start here, you're gonna have your hips rocked up. You're gonna have this collar open. This is like that bull rider grip or whatever. Hips are here. This hand is, my feet are gonna be pinched to his hips or his butt, okay? If I'm up here, that's fine too. Right? And then this hand is for base. So Luke's going to start kind of moving around and rocking the boat a little. And if I need to, I put that hand down and I reestablish this bull rider position. Okay, here. My hips are in. I'm pulling like this, okay? He starts bucking around again. Hips there. Notice what I did. I'm anchoring off with this. This gi lapel grip is like an anchor. Okay, so if Luke turns up on his side, like to elbow knee escape, okay, I can pull and anchor him back to his back. If he turns onto the other side, I can push this and get him back, okay? So that's the principle on this specific mount. I call it a floating mount because it's not really a pinning mount. A pinning mount would be a mount where I'm here like this and I've got my legs in and I'm off here, something like that. That would be like a pinning mount. This mount, I really only use it with gi, and it's a floating mount. So I'm gonna get a good grip here, torque it, pull that elbow in. The important thing is about the feet. That's super important because if Luke's got a good buck and I keep my feet out, and like maybe I pinch with my knees, just do a big buck. Turn your side, move your hips out. Go. See how all that space came open, okay? Because I'm pinched with my knees, my feet are loose, I'm not really anchored in. And if I pinch more with my hips, he does that same movement, I can kind of see I can stay in position. Like I even slid my heels under his back to keep myself anchored down. If I'm like this here, and he does a big buck and turns onto his side, he's gonna get the space he needs to get his legs in between us every time. Okay, so there's my coach Howder's got a black belt that's really good at this, bucking, getting on his side. And if I don't have some kind of a foot anchored in, there's no way I'm staying on that mount. He's out of there, okay? So I'm gonna be here, pulling this, here like this, okay? Hands here, my hips are tilted up, all right? And then your training partner isn't gonna try a full-fledged escape to start. They're just gonna move around for you underneath you, and you're gonna be trying to use the principle of this is an anchor, this hand is your post, your hips are floating, and your feet are there. So go ahead and move around a little bit. Luke. Here, just trying to stay on that mount. Okay, I can use this, I can push his face down with it, I can pin his shoulder with it, I can lift his shoulder with it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So you're using that, whatever you call it, to do this thing. 1, 2, 3, go. That was the best explanation.